Greg Grippo is weighing in on Katie and Blake's sudden split. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news. We've got all you need to know on what Greg and Andrew think of Katie and Blake breaking up. But before we get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and Greg Grippo is reacting to Katie and Blake's shocking split. Greg spoke to Us Weekly over the weekend at Pilot Pete's book party, and this is what Greg had to say. Greg says, I mean, honestly, my heart goes out to her, and whatever happened, I have no idea. We haven't spoken, honestly. I just wish the best for her. I know it's probably pretty difficult what happened. I mean, this is the guy that seemingly broke up with Katie during their season. It was definitely the most dramatic moment of the season when Greg left Katie and he left her without really saying goodbye. He was really upset after hometowns that she couldn't fully commit to him when there was still a few other guys in the mix. How did he expect Katie to commit to her when she still had other guys there? She still had to go through with the rest of the process. So we all know what happened when Katie and Greg split up, and then after the final rose was around 2 of the debacle, and they really didn't leave off on the best terms, and they have not spoken since, as Greg has mentioned, which is very interesting that they never were able to communicate in any way, shape, or form. But it was a very toxic breakup, so I'm also not surprised. I was expecting Greg to have a little bit more to say about the situation because Katie and Blake really didn't last very long. So I would like to know if Greg felt like she should have picked him, or if she did pick him, if it would have lasted longer. Because Greg was fully in the process and he was fully committed to Katie up until the point where he checked out when she couldn't give him what he wanted. But maybe if he just waited a little bit longer, she would have picked him. And I think that is why so many fans were interested in Katie and Blake's breakup with the whole Greg aspect, is because Katie seemingly chose Blake because Michael A. and Greg both left at the final 4. So a lot of people thought that Blake was Katie's second or third option. So yeah, it is very interesting to know what could have happened if Greg just went by the Bachelor rules and waited it out instead of trying to leave. What could have happened with Katie and Greg, and will they ever get back together? Well, Greg says he hasn't talked to Katie, so I'm assuming that they're never going to get back together. But I am really shocked that Blake and Katie broke up 6 months after, because I thought that they were more compatible than they said that they were when they announced their public breakup on Instagram. And as far as what Greg had to say about Blake, Greg says, Blake is a great guy. I really like Blake, honestly. Blake's awesome. He's a really great guy. So that's really all Greg had to say about that situation. He wanted to keep it short and cute. Andrew S. also weighed in on the breakup himself. Andrew says, I think distance was a very prominent, and we all knew that. I mean, I knew for a fact that it doesn't really work from prior experience in my dating life. And you know, they probably weren't seeing each other during the show because of trying to keep it confidential. And the next thing you know, he's going to Africa. So I was like, could be a little shaky, but you never know with those things. But I didn't see it going very long for sure. So Andrew actually predicted the breakup was going to happen because he realized that they weren't spending a lot of time together. And a new relationship, especially a new public engaged relationship, definitely needs time together. They have to spend with each other. So Andrew was kind of looking at it logistically, giving us a little bit more insight. We know from what happened on the show that Katie broke up with Andrew, and it was a very dramatic breakup. She even chased him down the stairs. It was one of the most emotional breakups of the whole season, and Andrew even wrote a note before he left trying to get back with Katie if she changed her mind. But Andrew made it clear that that ship has sailed and that him and Katie have not gotten back together, but they have spoken and that they have wished each other well. So Andrew and Katie were able to touch base briefly after the breakup, wish each other well, give each other some words of encouragement. They're definitely still friends, and they're on better terms than Katie and Greg, who have not spoken. Katie has also been doing a fun Instagram series on her IG called 12 Days of Messy, where she picks one of her exes from her season each day and pairs it with one of Taylor Swift's songs. She kicked off 12 Days of Messy with a song about Blake, saying, we are never getting back together. She did another one about Andrew S., another one about James and Aaron, and today she did I Knew You Were Trouble, a Taylor Swift original hit honoring Thomas. So there are 8 more days of Katie's 12 Day of Messy, and a lot of people are waiting for her to share which song she's going to pair up with Greg. Katie did write in my TikTok comment section that Greg is going to be the last. So she is saving the best for last. So we're assuming she will be saving the last day for Greg. So definitely keep watching as she pairs up her exes with famous Taylor Swift songs. And I'm assuming this is to celebrate Taylor Swift's new album, Red, because people just can't seem to stop buzzing about that. We all know Katie loves Taylor Swift. What do you guys think about Greg and Andrew putting their 2 cents in on the breakup? I'm most interested in why Andrew was able to wish Katie well, but Greg was not able to wish her well. Greg and Katie haven't spoken, so I would like to know why that is. Why can Andrew talk to her and why Greg can't? But what do you guys think about this whole thing? Let us know in the comments, and make sure you guys are subscribed to our channel for more Bachelor and Bachelorette tea. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality. You guys can follow me down below. Come talk all about The Bachelor with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. See you later.